Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to tell you about the primary and secondary control of an aircraft. It is a very common term used in an aircraft, so I will brief you out about all the stuff that how they are and what they are actually. So it is just a beginner thing that everyone should know about these controls. So there are two types of controls in an aircraft. First is primary control and the second one is secondary control. Okay, so what is a primary control? Mainly, primary control is the main control of an aircraft without which it cannot fly. So these can be ailerons on the wings, then on the back side, on the tail, there is elevator and rudder. These three are the primary controls of an aircraft. Without it, it cannot fly. And on the second hand, the secondary control, without these controls, aircraft can fly. Alright, but without primary controls, it cannot fly. So what are all these stuffs and all these controls? So at first, the ailerons you can see in this video, they are in opposite direction, they move in opposite direction, and when the other is up, the second one is down, which produce an motion which is known as the rolling motion of an aircraft, and it is only caused by the ailerons, which is a primary control. And on the second, the elevators are here where my cursor is. Elevators are here. The center of mass of an aircraft is somewhere around this stage of this aircraft. So we can control the nose. This is the nose. Okay, so it is the nose, and on the end this is the tail. So when aileron is moved upward, it produces a downward force. Why? Because surface area of upward is increased. So more the surface area, the force will exert on this platform more. So it will go downward and the nose will go upward. This is a motion which is produced by elevators, which is known as the nose up and down motion. And on the other hand, the rudders, which is also known as the horizontal stabilizer, and this elevators are known as vertical stabilizer. So horizontally it stabilizes the aircraft. It is controlled by inside of rudder pedals. There are two pedals inside the cockpit, around near the foot of the pilot, and this is a yawing movement. So when the rudder pedal is onto the left side, this surface area is increased, the force will act here, and this tail part will go on this direction as shown in the photo, and the nose will go on the other side, because center of mass is over here, so it will go here. So this movement is known as the yawing movement. So what all are the parts? So as I already said, ailerons, rudders, elevators, these are primary controls. Without it, aircraft cannot fly. And what are secondary controls now? So if you take an example of a normal aircraft, as I shown in this photo, this one, alright, it is a normal aircraft. It doesn't need any high specific things to carry, just two pilots. So it doesn't need any much high buoyant force or high lift force. But if we have a cargo aircraft or a passenger aircraft, it need something more lift. So here the other parts are attached, like trim tabs, slats, they are on the leading edge of the wings. Then spoilers, these are used for braking. Flaps, it also provides lift to the aircraft and also provide minimum stall speed of the aircraft. And the slats, so these are the secondary controls of an aircraft. So here you can see in this photo, like the pink shade, reddish shade is secondary control. On the front side, slats, then air brakes, spoilers, and these yellow are the primary controls. Alright, so this was all the normal briefing about an aircraft and its part and how they are controlled. Control yoke, it controls all the other parts, and then rudder pedal, throttle controls, it controls throttle control, also the propeller which is in front, it is controlled by the throttle. So these are all our primary and secondary control. So it is just a normal and brief knowledge about you. In further videos I will lighten up all the other parts of the aircraft. So stay tuned. Bye.